What's happening? It's your boy R. Dot, back with another one. You dig? Let's get straight into it, baby. Boom! Alright, yo. Check the move, man. You intimidate people. And you know why you intimidate people? You intimidate people because you are authentic. To put it all in a nutshell, you authentic. There's nothing about you that is fictitious. There's nothing that's about you that is make-believe. There is nothing about you that is a fairy tale. Everything about you is 100. It's authentic. And the thing about it, you intimidate people is because they try to dissect it, but they can't. They can't dissect it. That what irritates them and that will intimidate them. Because what they don't know is that it's multiple layers to you. So every layer that they peel back and every version that they get of you is you. You can be a warrior. You can be a sweetheart. You can know some things. You can be an asshole. You can have manners. All of that is actually you. And it's not a mask. It's 100% you being your authentic self. And that's why people like to pick fights with you, subconsciously and consciously, because of the simple fact that they just trying to figure out what it is that makes you tick, because to them you seem, I guess for a lack of words, perfect. But there's nobody that's perfect that walked this earth. There's never been one person that was perfect that walked this earth. You might could say Jesus, but Jesus wasn't even perfect. He was the closest thing to it, but he wasn't perfect. You feel me? So, what you have to understand, man, is that you intimidate people and it put them in a position to want to kind of like try you, to the point to show you that they're not scared of you, to show you that they're, superior or equal your equivalent, which is you are rightfully equivalent in who you are, and vice versa in who they are. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is equivalent to each other in their own way. Everybody shine how they supposed to shine. But what happens is that people try to shine like you because they're jealous of your shine and they're greedy, not knowing that they have their own shine, but because of the simple fact that you just shine too. That's too much. In their eyes, it's too many kings or queens in the castle. And there's only one king and one queen to a castle. But as Jesus said, in my Father's house, there's many mansions. You know what I mean? There's many castles. There's many palaces. And they pick fights with you, bro. They pick fights with you, sis, because of the simple fact that they feel that they are inferior. And it's far from the truth. It's far from the truth, man. And the reason why I'm saying this, man, because regardless of the fact, no matter where you go, no matter how you be, no matter how gentle, no matter how real, you're still going to have people that's competing with you on some type of level. Maybe you're a gentle soul. They competing with you to show you that you're not a gentle soul and they're more of a gentle soul. Or they just, quote unquote, trying to expose you. You know what I'm saying? So, don't be so quick to react to petty things, man, because that's exactly what it is. It's petty things, bro. It's petty things, sis. It's petty things. Like, it's things that really, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even worth your time. It's like water under the bridge, like water on the duck's back. Like it's really not worth entertaining, honestly and truly. You know what I mean? They're intimidated. They're literally intimidated by you. They're intimidated by what it is about you that makes you who you are. That's all it is. Because it's authentic. It's real. It's true to you. All you doing is being true. All you doing is being true. And we live in a society that penalizes you for being true. They really, shun you away for being true. They really ostracize you for being true. We're living in that type of world and society nowadays, to where you get penalized for being true. And that's just the God honest truth. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly and truly, that's the way the world is. The world really is cutthroat. And to play that game, you have to be cutthroat in some form or fashion. Even if you just being you, even if you doing your thing, and honestly, in some form of fashion, you know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of be cutthroat, because that's the way the world works. That's the way the world works. But if you don't stand up for something, you're gonna fall for anything, regardless of the fact. Being true to you is where all your blessings come. Honestly and truly. Honestly and truly, that's how I feel about the situation. Being true and authentic to who you are is where your blessings come and where your joy is at. And that is the reason why you have millionaires and billionaires and people who seem like they got it all together, ready to blow their brains out, got all the money in the world, but have zero happiness. They broke happy. They got broke spirits. You know what I'm saying? So by you being authentic and being true, that's where your joy comes from. So that's why it seems like when you walk in the room, you got $1 million smile, you got $1 million walk, you got $1 million aura, because you're being true to who you are, and you know that what's ever attracted to you is yours, and you happy and you accept it. You're not trying to change no narrative. You're not trying to do nothing, and that is very, very intimidating, because you don't have to flex. You don't have to fake. You don't have to facade. You don't have to put on. All your pieces always fall directly in place for your puzzle. But you know how I do, man. You feel me? I talk your head off on this beautiful Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Maybe it's something that I said was confirmation of something that you said, or maybe you know somebody that need to hear this. Either way it goes, don't be stingy with the content. You feel me? But it's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Over and out, baby. Boom!